All right. Now we're back. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of You Guessed It, Joel Davis Media Network. Hope everybody is having a fabulous morning. I know I am. Uh, Glad that everyone has been supporting the channel. We appreciate all donations. We appreciate all the tweets, all the shares. Like, without you guys, this channel would not be the way it's at. But uh, I'm here share to talk about some issues that's going on in the political realm. And the thing that is going on right now, that's the main story we talking about tonight. This morning, is the Speaker of the House situation. Okay, it is right now insane. You got Kevin McCarthy, who has been trying to do everything he can to get this vote to be Speaker of the House, but the Freedom Caucus ain't hearing it. We're also going to talk about Democratic idiot Cori Bush, who is into her feels that a Black American like Byron Donalds is up next to be the Speaker of the House, screaming white supremacy. Don't know how white supremacy and a black man leading the Speaker of the House goes in hand, but I digress. And we're just gonna hit it that way. We're just gonna talk about some of the questions and some of the stuff going on in politics. So without further ado, let's jump into this whole McCarthy debacle. I'm going to read the article and then we'll go from there. Good morning to you, Kat. Appreciate you guys. We got 6 people in. That's right. We're going to break down this political realm, going back to the roots this morning, because this is pretty interesting. First time we got some real political stuff going on that we can actually have a good conversation about and break down. Now, here's what's going on here. McCarthy and House Freedom Caucus discussing concessions in effort to sway 20 conservative / Republican voters. We got 20 people that is not feeling Kevin McCarthy. Uh-oh. Let's see why. Representative-elect Kevin McCarthy, the Republican out of California, that explains it right there, and member of the House Freedom Caucus, reportedly discussing additional concessions in efforts to sway more Republican voters towards electing McCarthy as Speaker of the House. A GOP aide confirmed to Fox News that McCarthy is considering giving more power to House Freedom Caucus members as he tries to gain the 218 votes needed to be elected to the position. The idea being discussed include adding more HFC members to top committees, more representation on the steering committee and comments for votes on major bill items the House Freedom Caucus wants votes on. So that pause right there. Now, y'all, listen, I'm just going to be real about it. We already know that Kevin McCarthy is a snake. And when they start talking and saying, well, I'm going to get you more on committees, I'm going to get you more on this and more on that, that's a slick way of saying, if you vote for me, I am going to guarantee that you got this new power. But to keep this new power, though, you got to keep me happy, too. So, to me, that's already a red flag. Let's continue. Now, the items were reportedly discussed before Wednesday night's motion to adjourn until noon on Thursday. The GOP aide also said there is movement on a motion to vacate the chair, and that moving to a one-member threshold is becoming less of an issue from McCarthy's end. The House is expected to begin its seventh vote on Thursday, as McCarthy has failed to secure the votes 6 total times, 3 times on both Tuesday and Wednesday. The most he received came on Tuesday with 203 votes. 20 Republicans are standing in McCarthy's way to the speakership, with most of them being members of the House Freedom Caucus. One of the preferred candidates for the 20 representatives is Jim Jordan, Republican out of Ohio, who said he isn't interested and announced his support for McCarthy. Now let's pause right there. Jim Jordan is not interested because he knows that McCarthy is being backed by our duly President Donald J. Trump. But we also know, shout out to Black Conservative Perspective, what he said is true, is that lately Trump is becoming very kiss the ring like. All you got to do is pull up and say, yo, you know what I'm saying? I love you, Trump. Oh, you love me? Kiss the ring, baby. And then you in there. Because I'm still trying to figure out how in the world can we as a nation support this craziness. I mean, that's all I'm saying. How can we support a man who we've seen time and time again will not stand up for America? McCarthy is no good. He's part of the swamp. Sorry. He's a rhino at best. I can't support him. I never liked McCarthy. Everybody never liked McCarthy because we know his track record. He in love with corporate America. He likes to do the jig. He likes to twerk. I mean, really twerk for the lobbyists. So that type of person I don't need. I need somebody that's gonna stand up for America. I run around here shaking their ass, trying to be cute, so they can keep their pockets laced. Good morning, Aquila. Good morning, Kat. Morning, everybody that's in here, and the new people that's you in here. Good morning to you too. And if you are looking at the replay and it's morning time, good morning to you. Everybody's bragging about the new setup that we got here, the new clarity, the new HD. There's more to come. Now, during the last 3 rounds of voting, Republicans put up Republican-elect Byron Donalds, who is a Representative-elect Byron Donalds, who is a Republican out of Florida as an alternative, but he never gained more than 20 votes. Those opposing McCarthy have said they want to ensure they are not forced to give up committee assignments. They want investigative inquiries into the FBI and others. And they want to reinstate the motion to vacate, a process of the majority party voting out the current speaker should they lose faith in his or her leadership. Let's pause right there. This is where I say, to me, I don't think McCarthy is going to deliver all that, because McCarthy is, to me, like a mole for the Democrats and that's in there. And I feel like that if McCarthy becomes Speaker of the House, he's going to be a next Mitch McConnell, just worse. It's just my personal opinion. All he's going to do is say the right things to make you feel like he's about America, but when it push come to shove and he trying to keep those endorsements rolling, you know how it's going to run. Now, before the narrow 216 to 214 decision to adjourn Wednesday night, McCarthy said some progress had been made with those voting against him, adding the private discussions are more productive than forcing more votes. I crawl before I walk. Before I run, McCarthy said after the House adjourned. I felt as though we had a very good discussion. Lord have mercy. Electing the Speaker must be the first action of a new session of Congress. It must happen before swearing-in ceremonies for new members. The last time a Speaker vote failed was in 1923. Let that sink in. 1923, since this debacle mess is going on. I just really feel like Kevin McCarthy needs to just step away from being Speaker of the House. Now, what's interesting is Trump supports my man. He do. Trump supports McCarthy. But to me, like I said before, it seems like lately Trump is always supporting people that he wants to kiss the ring. And I don't think that's a good look. I think that what we should be focused on is trying to make sure we get the right people in the right positions that's going to stand up for the American values that we have went on the wayside on. And I think that's very, very huge right now that we should be focusing on. I mean, y'all see what I'm talking about. There's a lot going on here that's in America that's not good right now. It's not good at all. And we can't have this type of craziness. We just can't. All right, give me 1 second. Early this morning, guys, I'm going through these politic news like crazy. So let's talk about the dumbest Democratic person of all time. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's switch over to the next one. All right, here we go. The House Speaker race. Byron Donalds respond after Cori Bush made his being black makes him a problem. Now, guys, we already know that Cori Bush is really a black and really I call her the liberals' black white supremacist. She is. Because if you notice or not, she's always dissing black excellence. She is. If it's anything positive that is going to put America in its right values, she likes to come across it and diss it. But if it's any foolishness, any ratchetness, any Blackistan type of behavior, She's all for it. She's all for it. Let's listen to the stupidity of Cori Bush. Representative-elect Byron Donalds has responded to criticism from fellow Representative-elect Cori Bush, who said his being black makes him a prop in the House Speaker race. Taking to Twitter, Donalds is the representative of Florida, responded to Bush, who's a Democrat representative out of Missouri, by simply saying, nobody asked. He also encouraged her to challenge his policies and the outcomes rather than the color of his skin. Don't be a crab in a barrel, he added. And I'm glad he said that because, listen, guys, we have seen it time and time again. Black liberals don't want to challenge the policies. They want to make everything race-based. Remember when this whole debacle in where I'm from, living at right now, South Georgia, and all the state of Georgia, bringing IDs to prove who you are to vote was considered to be racist. Now, look at it. All of a sudden, nobody's saying that anymore. Now, he put the thing FWIW at Byron Donald is not a historic candidate for speaker. He's a prop. Despite being black, he supports a policy agenda intent on upholding and perpetrating white supremacy, Bush tweeted Wednesday afternoon. Again, this is what they say when they cannot figure out any other negative thing to say about a positive black man. Now, this black American here, Mr. Byron Donalds, is talking with a plan. He's talking with encouragement. He's talking with courage. He's talking with everything we need in America. But you got Cori Bush here who spends damn near $250,000 to almost $500,000 on security, who has not accomplished a damn thing since she's been in with the squad, who has not accomplished a damn thing for the state of Missouri. Name me anybody that's a liberal that's going to see this today. Name me one thing that Cori Bush has done in her state of St. Louis, Missouri, besides screaming, say her name, Breonna Taylor, the girl who was messing with a dope boy and turned around and went right there with him when he pulled the gun. And she got lit up along with him, almost. The girl who was transporting and renting cars that was transporting dead bodies. I digress. Either way it goes, that's Cori Bush in a nutshell. She just get the paycheck for doing absolutely jack shit. She only got voted in the second time because of popularity. And because St. Louis, Missouri is a damn near blue city. It is. Sad but true. She also said his name being in the mix is not progress, it's pathetic. Hater. Donald fired back. FWIW, nobody asked. At Corbett her opinion on the matter. Before you judge my agenda, let's have a debate over policy and outcome. And she is. And he right. She's a crab in a barrel. And Bush attacks on Donalds, an underdog in the Republican race for House Speaker, comes as the congressman-elect received the second most votes among Republican candidates behind frontrunner Kevin McCarthy. The Florida Republican previously endorsed McCarthy and voted for him to gain the speakership twice, but changed his approach as it seemed the Californian lacked the support to win. And during the third vote on Tuesday, the first session of the 118th Congress, Donalds changed his vote from McCarthy to Representative Jim Jordan, Republican out of Ohio. Jordan was a recipient of the most non-McCarthy votes that day. By Wednesday, the defectors changed their strategy again and putting Donald's name into the race for speakership. And then his votes remained at 20. McCarthy has vowed to continue speaking with the House Freedom Caucus, which has prevented the legislative body from electing the speaker. Why won't you do this, man? And this is where I think it's comical with McCarthy with the Speaker of the House debacle. Dude, just give it up. Just don't put your name in the hat no more. Because Donald J. Trump is supporting you and you still ain't getting shit to the way you need it to be. Because you know why? Because people know you a snake. Thank God for the Freedom Caucus. They're the only one that seems like they're having common sense. And hopefully they can hold firm and don't let these the swamp wear them down. Because that's what they want. The only reason why McCarthy is being endorsed by Trump and by these other prominent conservatives is because the man got money. He got connections. He can, like I said, twerk with the lobbyists and all that shit and get things done on the campaign side. But when it comes to the American values, when it comes to standing up when we need a Speaker of the House to stand up, he ain't worth a damn. He's not. He's worse than Mitch. And you got people talking about they're going to resign, like Dan Bishop out of North Carolina. He said, listen, y'all put this fool in here, I'm resigning. Now, McCarthy bankroll a lot of people into the position of power, but these same people that he have helped get in that position of power don't want to vote him in. They think it's fucked up. I don't think it is. Listen, you can support me financially all you want to if I'm a politician. But if I find out that your agenda is full of shit, I don't need it. And that's what's going on. People are knowing that he's full of shit. Now I understand that his leadership funded all these people on the Freedom Caucus, but everybody know now why. Because this was his plan all along. If I fund all of these people with their campaign, when it comes to me, I will get the hookup. They're gonna vote for me because I fund their campaign. But see, what he forgot in his brain is that, yeah, you fund my campaign, but what's your real agenda? These people are not dumb. They're gonna watch your every movement, and your movement ain't matching up to what you say you standing for. So that's why, yeah, I don't see it happening. If it does, it'll shock me. And that is all I got this morning with, hold on for 1 second. Oh yes. Oh, I gotta talk about this. I'm sorry. Oh wow. So this coming out of Virginia. We got some news.
When you stay at a Verbo,
Hold on. Trying not to get it with the clip. I'm trying to get the actual. Hold on. Let me do this. I gotta look it up. All right, we're gonna go into foxdc.com. And this is going out of Fairfax County. And this is parents want Thomas Jefferson High School leaders fired over awards controversy. So again, we're visiting Fairfax County. I don't know what's going on over there in Fairfax County, Virginia, but personally, I really think that the whole damn school uh system over there needs to be vacated. It needs to be cleaned out. They need to just get a whole new school board. They need to take. I'm telling you, I would do a whole revamping from the top all the way down to the teachers if I got to, because it seemed like this county in Virginia needs it. But let's get into the story. Parents rallied outside Fairfax County Public School headquarters last Friday afternoon, calling for leaders at one of the nation's top-ranked high schools to be fired. A mother of a student at Thomas Jefferson High School of Science and Technology, Shauna Yashar, claims that for years students hasn't been properly informed about their National Merit Scholar recognition. Damn. The prestigious distinction gives students the opportunity to boost their chances of getting into top colleges and earning scholarships. Yashar said that when she confronted the director of student services, Brandon um, Kosatka, about it by phone, he allegedly told her that student leaders underplayed the recognition because they didn't want to hurt the feelings of other students who weren't being honored. Yeah. All right, let's pause right here. What has become a walking problem in America today? The Participation Trophy Awards. We have taken Participation Trophy to a whole new level. We have. I remember a time where there were winners and there were losers. There was no in between. There was no blurred lines. If you was a winner, you put in the work to win. Just like you put in the work to be successful in your studies. And that was it. If you felt like you wasn't successful or you felt a little dumb, you went and do what you had to do to make up for that compensation. Fast forward to 2023, can't do that no more. You can't give nobody no award. You got to make everybody feel like they are all on the same level, which to me, that is a dangerous thing. Let's continue. Fox 5 has learned that some Thomas Jefferson parents met with the Fairfax County Public School Superintendent Michelle C. Reed Friday to discuss the recent controversy. Their message, laid out in a letter, is for the school district to fire Koska and principal Ann Bonitibus. They harm children, and said Harry Jackson, a Thomas Jefferson High School parent. Fairfax County Public Schools recently adopted a new strategy, equal outcome for every student without exceptions. Kostka allegedly told parents they didn't want to hurt the feelings of other students who didn't receive the prestigious award. So you're telling me that I'm supposed to just let someone else let me get this straight. I'm not supposed to accept my award or get rewarded for my hard work because it's gonna hurt someone's feelings. And you can't make this shit up. Let's play this clip right quick.
Hey, Dark Roast drinkers, there's a side of Dunkin' you haven't seen. The darkest, roastiest side we've ever had.
All right, fair use, fair use.
Well, a top-ranked high school in Northern Virginia hasn't been announcing National Merit Scholars for years.
Yeah, families are now rallying, calling on the principal to face repercussions, demanding answers as to how and why this even happened.
Yeah, our Sierra Fox is outside of Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology in Fairfax County with more. Sierra?
Robin Sharon, can you imagine earning a prestigious award and never being notified about it? Well, that's what happened to nearly 1,200 students here at TJ who never found out they were National Merit Scholars. Parents are absolutely outraged.
Taking away that kind of motivation in the middle of that hard work, I think is a criminal act. I mean, I know when I say criminal, it just sounds very animated, but that is nothing short of that.
Being a National Merit Scholar is a very competitive honor that a small percentage of students receive, granting them the opportunity to boost their chances of getting into the top colleges and earning scholarships. A TJ mother.
Pause right there. So the scholarship is very important. It helps these kids get into the top colleges that they want to get into, to be competitive, and to be what? Starts with an S, ends with an L, successful. Something that the radical left don't want you to do. They want you to be like everyone else. They want you to be ignorant. They want you to struggle, and they want to keep their pockets laced.
Mother discovered the school wasn't notifying students after she learned on her own that her son was among the nation's top 3% of academically gifted students. Teachers allegedly put certificates on students' desks without explaining the significance of it about a month past important deadlines for National Merit Scholars. Typically, schools make a big deal about this achievement with the special breakfast and award ceremonies. When a mother...
Y'all heard that? Award ceremony. Thank you, Christopher Vincent, for joining us this morning. I appreciate you, brother. I mean, think about this. These kids are working hard to be productive members in society. That's what we say we want, right? We want kids to be successful. And here you got a school, a high school, named after a prominent member of history. Okay? Thomas Jefferson. And I know some wokey is going to come across this video and say, oh, he wasn't prominent. He owned slaves. Okay, everybody owns slaves. Let's go past that. All right? Let's look past that for at least the first 30 seconds. It still does not justify you hiding this information from children or / young adults. These young folks are trying to make it, and you're downplaying it. You putting a prestigious award on their desk and like, yeah, here's your award. Have a great day. What would y'all say if somebody had a Purple Heart recipient, got a Purple Heart medal, just placed a ship to them and their award? Or someone got the star that you wear around your neck when you sacrifice your life in battle, and your family member don't even get a ceremony presented that to you. Or at work, you find out that you employee of the year, and all thing they just do is just give you a certificate like, yo, employee of the year, have a great day. You be mad as hell. That's how these children feel. That's how these parents feel. They got every damn right to feel that way. Because I'm mad hearing that they did this stupid shit.
Confronted the director of student services about this by phone. He allegedly said school leaders underplayed the recognition because they didn't want to hurt the feelings of other students who weren't being honored. Parents believe students should receive equal opportunities, but that doesn't necessarily mean equal outcomes.
All right. Didn't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Newsflash. That ain't hurting your feelings. When you see people get a great reward, a lot of times it should inspire you to get up off your ass and get there. You don't never know. That award ceremony might inspire somebody in that classroom to open their mind up and be great, or to come up with the best business plan model. Awards are designed to create an atmosphere of you can do this too if you put in the work. That's what it used to do. Now all of a sudden it's hurting feelings because the other kids didn't get anything. So that's what we're doing now. So are y'all gonna do that whenever you see a random kid look at you buying a PS5 for your kid? Are you gonna turn around and say, you know what? I don't know you, little guy, and I just got my son a PS5. Here, let me get you a PS5. Stop! Oh my God! You what this man got to say.
The role of these educators is to have children achieve their full potential, not to limit their potential. That's what they've done. They've betrayed the trust of our community. They cannot be trusted. I cannot trust them with my child.
Shout out to that guy. He had a point. Just because everybody has the same opportunity does not mean it's going to be the same outcome. Because some people maximize on opportunity. Some people do the standard for opportunity. And some don't. Give me 1 second, guys, while I play this out.
Tough to hear. Fairfax County Public Schools says they are looking into this matter and will make sure students are properly notified of their National Merit Scholarships in the future. We have the full statement on our website, fox5dc.com. Back to you.
All right, Sarah, thanks. Let's hope those students get the recognition they deserve.
I'm back, guys. I had to handle something right quick. Quick family emergency. But there you have it on that story. Uh, it is disturbing to know that we live in a society today where kids can't even be honored properly because of foolishness. But this is where we at, right? This is where is the new norm. Everybody is overly sensitive. Anyway, if you can, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like, share, subscribe. With that being said, I'm out.